Hey y'all, happy hump day. I'm coming at y'all live from a bathroom today. The room that I usually take my break in to do these videos, there are men outside working and it's very loud. So, this is my spot today, but it's okay. So y'all, I'm going to share with y'all, I felt the presence of the Lord this morning as soon as I got in my car. That's where I spend time with the Lord. My ride to work is, it's just so supernatural. But this morning, as soon as I got in the car and I started driving and just thinking about things, I didn't even have to say anything to God. Like, what do you want me to talk about today, Lord? What do you want to show me? The word discipline just came about, and the Lord reminded me that the way that I've been living my life right, and how I'm almost 2 years into my sobriety and free from my eating disorder, bulimia, because I've disciplined myself. And when I say discipline, what I mean is I have not allowed myself to get in situations that would cause me to mess up. Not meaning that I haven't made mistakes, because we're not perfect, but the issues that I've had from my past, I've not allowed myself to get caught up in those. My drug addiction, I've not allowed myself to be around people that are in the act of using. Yes, of course, talking to some that still are in addiction, but have not allowed myself to go anywhere that I would be tempted to do drugs or anything that is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just thank God for that. I thank God that I've learned to have self-control and discipline. And so I looked up some scripture and prayed and asked God to show me some scripture on self-control and discipline. And that's what I'm going to start trying to do, is give more scripture, when I do these videos, because scripture helps me too. And I think God knows that having me look up stuff, when he puts that in my spirit, that it leads me to other things, and I end up reading a lot and I end up learning more and getting more wisdom. And that's just how the Lord works on me, and I just love it. But in 2 Timothy 1:7, for the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. Y'all, that is so good. That was just like confirmation that, that's what gets me through, is self-discipline. And that's something that that we all need to practice, self-discipline. Even when we think it is our flesh wanting to act out, and we have to have self-discipline. All right, and in Genesis 4:7, I found a really, really good verse. This really just touched home with me. It might you too. I pray it does. If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. And that is in Genesis 4:7. Wow. So much that I've been going through, like, God speaks to me in that one. It's so easy to open doors for sin. So, self-discipline, meaning to keep ourselves freed from anything that could tempt us or cause us to step back in the world or do something that would not be glorifying to God. And I don't mean just little everyday sins. We do that. We're not perfect. We try really hard. But we know our own testimonies, and we know where we're going in life, and we know what the Lord has pulled us out of. So those are the things that we have to focus on to move forward in life. And open a door for sin it can happen, y'all. You might not even realize it. Some of the things that we get ourselves caught up in, even if we don't put ourselves in situations, but if we're close enough to a situation that's not good, or if we're about to get involved in a situation that's not good, a door for sin, man, it can be opened. It can happen. So we have to have self-discipline, okay? But I just thank God for giving me the wisdom that I need to stay focused on my sobriety, my health, moving forward in the great things that he has planned for me. Oh, I'm just so excited for another season. And the changes that are being made, and I'm not going to dwell anymore in my sorrow or my self-pity. And that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to accept changes that are going on in your life for the good and just move forward. And just keep that self-discipline through it all. You know, when you're going through anything, keep your self-discipline. Keep yourself freed from anything that could cause you to open up a door for sin. And I've done it. We all have. But we have to focus. You know, these things are my confirmation from God. And He shows me when I need help. So I hope I've been helpful to someone. Hey, it ain't me. It's all God. Y'all be blessed and have a great one. Happy Hump Day.